Okay, I need your help. This is weird. So I've been corresponding with the Happy Face Killer and several other serial killers, which you will learn about soon. But he sent me a fifth letter, Keith Jesperson did. And then it's weird. He just slipped a photo in, like an actual photo with the writing. He just threw a photo in. And this is the photo. But he didn't say a word about it. Didn't say who it was. But I assume it's a fellow inmate, given that they're both dressed the same and the visitation rules basically say this wouldn't be an outsider. So if you know who it is, please email me, banfieldtips@newsnationnow.com. If you know who the guy on the right is, that's Keith Jesperson on the left, please tell me, because, you know, it's a bit strange and I don't have any reference on who the fellow is on the right.
Well, hello there. How is everyone? I hope you're all well. The midweek hump is still the midweek hump, and you're still looking absolutely amazing as we are venturing into video 2 of 3. Don't forget, live later on, and then the big live, the fundraising live on Friday. 8 hours. We're going to be giving away merch. We're going to be doing some stuff. We're going to be looking into some cases and following up on some cases we spoke about a while ago. And we're going to be doing a drive care of Dinky and Twizzle Sticks that's going to follow the route from Brian Coburg's all the way down to Wawawi Park. We've got some things to do. Anyway, we are talking about in this video, this is just a little bit of a light-hearted jab, I guess, as we talk about Ashleigh Banfield. You've literally, at the beginning of this video, saw what I was talking about there. And what Ashleigh Banfield is saying, this is what I find it amusing. And look, and the reason I do this is for this specific reason. There is a serious undertone here, and that is that people look to certain people on this platform for like information. And when someone speaks, they listen and they take them seriously. You know, especially around cases like the Idaho 4, we've seen the likes of Jennifer Coffin Dodger, Ashley Buttfield. They have become almost like the primary voices in this, where they claim to have sources close to the case, you know, and they'll come out with a bit of information and they'll speak on it, and people will take what they say as gospel. And some of the things that they've said, and Ashley Buttfield especially in cases like the Idaho 4 case, some of the things that they have come out and said have almost been set in stone and become the cornerstone for what was rumor and had flourished into almost the one main thing that made people condemn an individual like Brian Koberger in the Idaho 4 case. You know, and it's almost like when someone says something and they say, no, I believe Brian Koberger's guilty, he did it. And again, this isn't just this case, but they'll say that they believe the person's guilty or they believe the person is innocent even, and all these different things. And when you speak to those people and you ask them to let you know why they believe what they do, it 9 times out of 10 stems back to the likes of Ashley Buttfield. But what do we notice in this situation? Look at this photograph, right? So she's been writing to serial killers, and she talks about this guy here. And she's talking about this photo being sent to her, but she specifically states that the person that he's with must be another cellmate. Must be. And then I think to myself, right, this guy is wearing a watch. He's wearing a wedding ring. He's got an over-the-shoulder bag. He's wearing a name badge. This is almost like, how many clues can you find on this photograph that tells you that this guy is actually a visitor, with at least 5 of them staring you in the face? And I suppose what my point is here is, you have got to be some kind of idiot to be able to look at that photograph and deduct from just what you physically see, not even taking into consideration who took the photograph, how did the photograph get out, and on all of these sort of things. This is what you see with your eyes clearly shows you that this person is not an inmate. They are not in a cell together and just gone, oh, Jeff, can you come over and take a photograph, please, mate? And they sit, What an absolute fucking idiot to think that. And I suppose what I'm getting at is, can you trust somebody with real intricate details, real serious information, when they can't even deduce what is happening in quite a simple photograph? But anyway, look, on the flip side of that, there is a difference to that, and that is like, someone as she's talking to serial killers, sending letters to serial killers, and they send her a photograph, and one of the people in that photograph clearly is not in incarceration, certainly not in that photograph. And I would just say that she needs to be very careful, because as much as we ridicule her and we have things to say about her, what she's doing could be quite dangerous. And I think that she needs to take a step back sometimes and understand that, look, someone who is a serial killer, who you've been writing to, has sent you a picture with a guy in it who is not incarcerated. You need to find out who that person is. Like I say, I don't wish anything bad to happen to her. I just wish that she would use her fucking brain. Mind you, we could all do with using our brains at times. I've been there. I'm not completely innocent of it. I will hold my hands up and say that. But Ashleigh, not many people listen to me on the grander scheme of things. Whereas Ashleigh Banfield, Buttfield, a lot of people listen to you. A lot of people listen to you, and you can cause some huge amounts of damage. And it clearly shows in this little thing here that you probably aren't the brightest star in the sky to be doing it. But anyway, I'll catch you all in the next one.